Hi, do you have friends? I hope so. I have a friend. His name is Dylan. We've been friends for almost 10 years. One day, in 4th grade, I was riding my bike around the neighborhood, and another kid yelled at me and said, "Hey, do you know that girl that lives down the street?" "Yeah? Can you tell them that they can come over and jump on my trampoline now?" "Okay." And the rest was history. We've been through thick or thin, me and Dylan. Like one time we got in a fight about whether we wanted to play Lego Batman on his Xbox 360 or jump on the aforementioned trampoline in his backyard. Or that one other time when he unknowingly dated my crush, and once they broke up, I tried for months to date her, only to stop after getting rejected. Not once, but twice. But these moments only brought me and my bro closer together. The point is, we've been friends for a while, but recently I started asking a question. Is my friend a human? I mean, I know he's not like a dog or anything, but what if he's like some primitive hominid like Homo habilis or Homo erectus? I've been noticing some strange behavior that I haven't noticed before. What are you looking for?
Sunglasses.
Like, why would a modern human be doing this? So I took it upon myself to answer the question, is my friend a human? Or Homo sapien, however you want to call it. First things first, what is a human? Well, that's easy. I'm a human. What kind of traits do I have? Well, I'm a creature that stands on 2 feet. I have a big head for a big brain. Communicate via mouth sounds. Where the heck did I put the hammer? And I use tools. Cool. Now that we have that defined, let's go test it on my friend. Wait! You know what else has those kind of traits? Homo erectus. Those idiots also stand on 2 feet, have a big brain, make mouth sounds, and use tools. Alright, I'm gonna have to get more specific. Humans use language, like English or whatever gibberish they speak in France. Humans are very smart creatures. They've created things like cars, planes, paper clips. Humans make art, like Van Gogh's Starry Night, or my grandma and her rendition of Me. Humans have a sense of culture, like when church people attend church, or when I attend a football game and yell touchdown shortly after everyone else does because I don't fully understand the rules and I want to feel included. Alright, so now I think we're ready to begin testing on my friend Dylan to see if my best friend of 10 years is a human or some sort of primitive ape. For test number 1, I gave Dylan a piece of paper and a marker and instructed him to draw me a picture. Very interesting. It's a very good and flattering picture, but Homo erectus also made this drawing, so this proves like absolutely nothing. Beautiful. For test number 2, I instructed Dylan to use the tools around him to kill the skeleton perched on the tree. Judging from how the head fell off, I think he was successful in killing the skeleton. However, that form looks exactly like how I would imagine a primitive hominid would have hunted. For test number 3, I instructed Dylan to try playing a guitar. You ever seen a guitar before? It's probably just a coincidence that sounds good. For test number 4, I instructed Dylan to solve this puzzle box.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No! No!
Luckily, I had another puzzle box on me, so I gave that to him instead, and this time I took away his tools. It took him a few minutes, but he eventually opened the puzzle box and got to enjoy the hidden peanuts inside.
There you go.
For test number 5, I laid out pictures of various animals and asked him to sort them into piles based on predators and prey. He was able to correctly sort out the animals, although he found a picture of a toaster and thought that was a predator. For test number 6, I gave him 3 simple math problems to solve.
First one.
The first 2 problems, Dylan got correct. However, the last one was incorrect. Humans are supposed to be super smart, and he couldn't even do basic calculus. For the final and most important test, I instructed Dylan to make fire using the resources around him. If the early humans could do this, certainly a modern smart human could make fire. After about 10 minutes, the poor guy just couldn't figure out how to make fire. So he gave up. Based on these tests, it looks like my friend is not smart enough to be a human, but he can stand on 2 legs, he can make mouth sounds,
Nice.
and use tools, just like Homo erectus would, but with less hair. So the reasonable conclusion that I've reached is that he's some sort of missing link that science hasn't discovered yet. But while I still had him, I secretly convinced him to give me a DNA sample.
Hey, does this Q-tip taste weird to you? Oh, really?
And once I had it, I sent it to the science lab, so they could add it to the list of primitive dummies that came before the super smart humans. They'll call me the smartest man to ever walk the earth, and I'll probably get like 4 Nobel Prizes just for my discovery. I've already picked out what I'm gonna name this species. Dylinza homo. I just got an envelope in the mail from the science people, so now let's read it together. What the hell is this? This is very obviously human DNA. Also, you know you sent this to Costco, right? We don't do science stuff. We just sell stuff in bulk. You can purchase a Costco membership for... Huh. I guess it makes sense. He was able to understand English the whole time. And that picture was definitely art. It looked just like me. And he definitely knew how to play guitar, which means that he definitely had a deep understanding of music, which is unique to humans. And a 2 out of 3 is a D+, which is enough to not fail. Plus, he was using his phone to communicate with other humans.
This my friend. This my friend.
Which shows that he's part of a community. Also, he kept saying that he had to go to his family to eat dinner or something.
I just want to go home.
For what?
Eat dinner with my family.
No, we got tests to do, man. It's for science. Which shows that he shares a culture with his family. Man, how did I miss all that? Maybe the real primitive hominid was me all along. In all seriousness, this video was my attempt at comparing humans to primitive hominids, but mainly Homo erectus. I designed and conducted experiments, however rigged they may or may not have been, to test my friend and answer the question, is my friend a human? I analyzed the data to come to a conclusion. Whether it was a good conclusion or not, who's to say? If you are my professor, I linked all of my sources in the script, And if you are my professor, why are you watching this? Get out of here. This is just for her! Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video. Please give me 100%, Dr. Stone. I worked real hard on this. Okay, and cut. Alright.